right, today I'll make a quick and short video on how I shoot a recurve. This is not necessarily the correct way or the best way. This is just the way that I found out how to do it. And hopefully by sharing my experience, this might help someone that has some more deeper questions. Thankfully we get a lot of comments on our videos with us shooting the bow. Right now it seems like traditional bows is pretty popular. You know, number one, you want to make sure your bow is properly set up. For starters, here our grip is worn and torn. It's pretty busted up. I've got some fresh camo wrap. There we have a much more comfortable grip. Nice and fresh, feels good. You have to understand that a grip is not really a grip. You're more or less, you're resting your hand on this when you're actually shooting. Typically you will have a arrow shelf or an arrow rest, which is a part of the riser, which is this mid piece of the bow that we're holding on to. And if you guys notice here, I actually have a modified arrow rest. So I can shoot veined arrows that have these rubber flaps that mimic feathers. And then most of the time when you're shooting a recurve, you're going to shoot with actual fletching, which is real feathers or synthetic feathers on your arrow shaft. And what those allow the arrow to do is to move over the arrow rest or the arrow shelf without being deflected. Like this rubber is pretty firm, and when I rub my finger over it, it kicks up. So with the feathers, you can actually run over them a lot smoother, and so it allows your arrow to stabilize. So number one, you have to be shooting with the right arrows. Seeing as how we have a modified arrow rest, we're going to go ahead and shoot with these veined arrows, which a lot of people would not do. But I've put 3 different cans down, 2 on top of our target and 1 up off to the right. Let's see if I can go ahead and hit that one on the left. Got it. Right, next shot, let's see if we can hit the one in the middle. This is a 31-inch arrow shaft. Just below it. And here is our 3rd arrow. Let's see if we can hit that one up on the top right. Got really close to it. Pretty small targets at a not so far distance. This is about 15 yards. All right, we got them set back up. As you can tell by this bow, it's nothing pretty to look at. I mean, I have electrical tape and a zip tie holding my arrow in place. And the reason why I have that one spot is because your arrow needs to be at an angle. The rear of the arrow needs to be elevated, and the front of the arrow is going to point down quite a bit. And depending on your arrow length, whether you're shooting a 28-inch arrow shaft or a 31-inch arrow shaft, you'll notice that your positioning on the string is going to matter. Let's go ahead and see if I can't, let's shoot for that top right. I had a gentleman in the comments the other day asking how I like to aim, and everything comes together. A proper release, I got some nice hide here. This is a nice soft piece of hide that's nice and smooth. And unless the draw weight is very, very low, you're typically always going to shoot with 3 fingers. When it comes to aiming, I like to point the arrow shaft at the target, look down the arrow shaft, but also pull back. You're going to find that sweet spot right there is where your grip is going to just kind of rest in between your thumb and your index finger, and it's going to hit that little pocket. And the more you shoot, the better off you'll get a feel for this. But we'll go ahead and relax our hand. I'm not gripping the bow, I'm just kind of relaxing my fingers. I'm looking down the shaft of the arrow, pulling back, pulling back, pulling back. There we go. Got that top right can. That's the one I was aiming for. You don't want to be lined up. You want to be in line with your bow. And so when you place your hand out, reach out, grab. This time we'll go for the middle can. Missed it completely. Let's go for that middle can. Now I hit right below it. That one? Did I get it? I did.